Welcome back to Talking Comics with Heroes and Villains. I'm Eric, and this is
Arnie?
And this is
Secret Service.
And it was
Not so great.
You didn't like it?
No.
There's an old Robert McKee thing where you wow him at the end, and the ending is really strong. So they reveal the premise.
You thought so?
I liked the end. I didn't like anything until the end. So you should talk about.
I
what
saw that
happened.
coming. That coming a mile away though.
Yeah, I like it. I like the. We'll talk about what the book is about.
It's Mark Millar and Dave Gibbons.
Mark Miller.
Millar. Potato.
9 or tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mark Miller.
He did Kick-Ass. You guys know Kick-Ass?
Yeah, and Dave Gibbons, you probably haven't heard of since Watchmen.
Yeah.
He was the artist on Watchmen.
Yeah.
And his art really hasn't changed much since
He's a great
Watchmen.
storyteller, not too flashy, not too stylized. He's just of the old school, like you were saying. He can draw a dude really
Very
well.
1985.
But yeah, his dudes are dudes, his ladies are ladies.
Yeah, and
it's very grounded. It's not a superhero book at all. It's a book about the British Secret Service.
But not even the American Secret Service.
Arnie was sad. He's like, this isn't even from America. Where's the America at?
You know, I've been reading about the American Secret Service in Colombia. You know, their pastimes out there. So, you know,
they know how to party, those guys.
Yeah,
they know how to party.
Came in, saw this, and I was like, let's see it in comic book form. And no, it didn't happen.
It's more James Bond, which is kind of cool.
No, it's more
well,
the Avengers. Did you ever see the British TV show The Avengers?
It's not like sci-fi though, or like stylized.
But it has that flavor to it, and it starts out as a comedy where Mark Hamill died.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
the actor who played Luke is kidnapped.
And the kidnapping rescue goes wrong.
And he dies.
Because the parachute doesn't open.
Spoilers. But then the parachute is a giant Union Jack, which I thought was kind of fun. It's very Austin Powers.
Yeah, did you notice the protagonist's name is Jack London?
Oh, like the Union Jack?
And the character,
I don't know.
The uncle?
What's the reference to? I don't get it.
Jack London, the writer.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Aren't you a writer?
The Wild Thing? I don't know.
The Wild Thing?
No, what do you write? I was thinking Rudyard Kipling. What did he write, Jack London?
White Fang, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not into like survivalist manly stuff. I read like little girl romances and like Bret Easton Ellis and Chuck Palahniuk and whatnot.
So, yeah.
That's too butch for me. Much like this book. The premise is cool though. At the end, this guy, his little nephew is this like piece of crap little like hood rat kid who he always gets out of jail for free because he has a government clearance card. And now he's gonna make him work for it and like go to spy school and be like a little spy. Yeah, I like that idea. I
saw that coming a mile away.
I like watching people who weren't trained to have a role, like be thrust into that role. I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah, but here to use
He's
that
very street smart.
Here to use that premise.
Yeah.
And Wanted.
Yeah.
Wanted was the same thing.
Well, Kick-Ass too is like a little scrappy kid from the streets trying to do right, and like it's all kind of like Wanted, very much so. Yeah. It's a mentorship kind of thing.
It's getting a little old. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. If you do what you do, it's cool.
But it was.
I like the sounds like Spy School sounds cool to me.
Yeah,
I'll read that. If the book was called Spy School, it would sell more copies.
Yeah, it probably would, but I don't know, I couldn't get into it. For Mark Millar first issue, his first issues are really fast paced.
Yeah.
And this was really slow.
Yeah, Miller he tries to like shock you as well, and there's like a little mentally challenged kid rolling a joint for his dad in it, and there's stupid throwaway stuff that's very juvenile and lame, and that was kind of like weird to see that Dave Gibbons drawing that.
I mean, what did you think about the pacing in this?
It's over too quick for $4 or for $3. It was over too quick. It feels like it's like 10 pages. But it's also two different stories where you have the spy espionage thing in the beginning, and at the end you have a family dynamic where he's like, all right, little Brett, I'm going to straighten you out. So it's kind of two stories.
Yeah, I wasn't really interested in that. What interested me was the kidnapping of all these sci-fi actors like Mark Hamill, the cast of
Doctor Who and Star Trek. Yeah, the overall plot is that all these nerd celebrities are being rounded up by terrorists, and we don't know why. And that's kind of funny, too.
So. I wanted to know about that.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. Instead, we got his nephew.
Yeah. What Mark Miller books do you like? Like, we don't like this, but what would you recommend to people to read?
I've actually liked most of his work. I think this is the first thing that I've read of his that I haven't liked.
I read Wanted like twice a year.
Wanted.
I love Wanted.
I love Supreme. I know some people give it flack, but I love Supreme. Yeah.
Mark Miller did Supreme?
I'm sorry, Supreme Superior.
Superior's amazing.
Superior, yeah, Superior.
Yes.
Alan Moore, I was thinking Supreme.
Yeah.
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, so he does really good work. This maybe isn't
Superior.
Not a strong start, but
The Ultimates great book.
Yeah.
Red Sun, another amazing book.
The thing with Dave Gibbons, though, is that he did Watchmen, so this book is going to sell better as a graphic novel at bookstores.
You think so?
I really do. And so the pacing is weird on this because it's not made to be a comic, it's made to be a graphic novel. Because it's going to say, like, one of the creators of Watchmen, Secret Service. It's going to sell like that. So I would recommend buying these monthly and then reading them once there's like 4 or 5 in your stack.
But what else have you read by Dave Gibbons?
Oh,
you were like, wow, that blew me away.
Nobody cares except for Watchmen. So it's going to sell as a trade. The guys are like, I like that graphic novel. I'll pick this one up. Oh, I'm disappointed and sad.
Yeah.
So I'd wait for the trade on this one.
Yeah, I have to
give it a shot then.
Derek. As far as this goes, pick it up and trade.
Yeah.
If you can find it used, get it used.
Yeah.
Maybe issue 2 will pick up and it'll be a lot better.
What do we know? Maybe you like it. And if you do, come to facebook.com/Heroes and Villains Tucson and let us know that we're stupid. Or Twitter.
At HMV Comics.
And tell us we're wrong.
Yeah.
Or agree with us if you're smart.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be wearing a muscle t-shirt?
I don't know what a muscle t-shirt.
Didn't you lose a bet?
I don't recall.
I think the people online
The people
voted your answer wrong, sir.